Aries, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Welcome, guys. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It's an energy reading. So not only does it apply wherever you need to apply it in your chart, but it also is for whenever this reaches you. It's really not time stamped, though there's a new Aries video every single week. So please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell and select all notifications so you know when I upload your favorite content. Aries comes out every single Thursday between 8 and 9 West Coast USA. East Coast, that's like 1 noon. And then over in Western Europe, I think it is about 6 p.m. And then subsequently all around the world. I hope it comes to you when you need it and arrives at just the right time. For those of you that are looking for an even deeper reading, I always continue the message from here into an extended version of this reading. And then that link is always going to be below in the description box. And I do hope that you can come over and enjoy that with me. If you're looking for even more content, I have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation, and I'll attach that above here. That's where I post my weekly astrology forecast, my daily tarot card readings, my pick a card readings. I'm churning out content for you guys to enjoy all the time. So I hope you can enjoy and watch and subscribe over there as well. And if you want to join me live for my daily tarot card readings, please find me on Instagram at born_without_boundaries. Let's go. Oh, Aries. I love my little boo. My little kisses are sitting over there in my doggy poo. Oh, Aries, Aries, Aries. What's going on with Aries? 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 Taking back some love or dealing with a fuckboy, right? Recognizing and realizing that maybe, just maybe, oops, let that slip a little too quickly, and maybe I don't want you as much as I thought I did. There's something here that's sort of like, oh, you're starting to irritate me, or this wasn't meant to be that long term. Maybe I thought it was, maybe I thought things were going good, but oh, maybe it's a little too much for me, or maybe it's just like a little bit of a break. And you know what? That's fair, yo. It's fair to be like, oh, maybe I rushed in too quickly and I need to take some either space, or I just need to take this a little bit slower. Either way, this is an indication of feelings that peter out really quickly, or somebody that's emotionally very immature and really didn't know how to contain themselves that well and maybe got in over their heads, or kind of like pulling back from a situation that maybe didn't need to be all that it was. And then it's like you want more. You kind of like want something more. You want something better for yourself. Maybe raising your standards, which is something that we all have to learn to do right now. Mars is in Scorpio, Aries, and that makes us, I'll tell you, that will kind of make all Aries raise their standards. But are you my ideal? Really? Like, are you what I really desire? I want to be deep and I want to be passionate about somebody. But I also am going to really dig down deep into, but do you do it for me type of energy. And that's going to be based on how deep are you? When Mars goes into, Mars isn't in Aries. Mars is in Scorpio. I keep mixing them up. When Mars goes into Scorpio, which is its old domicile, it now rules Aries, right? But it used to rule Scorpio and still definitely has impact there. Let's put it that way. It's still very much at home there. It just gets very, very deep. It gets very scorpionic, intense. And if you can't keep up with it, you're kind of off the list right away. So that's what could be happening to you, this sense of people need to level the fuck up. And I'm really not into settling or lowering my standards. Even lowering my standards for, I don't know. See, this is the thing. It could catch you in that you could also become more obsessive. So be very wary right now about who attracts your attention and how much you give yourself over. How soon you give yourself over. That's what I want to say. Aries. And then we have the Four of Wands. So this is wanting everything or having everything. It could also be moving or moving into a new space, moving into a new home. It could be celebrating or planning on going out and just having a good time. And maybe you just like, I enjoy a good time. I just want a good time right now. Maybe all I want right now is a good time and I don't want to commit myself to anything. Now, how can this translate into business? Maybe I want to do consulting, right? Maybe I'm not interested in long-term full-time employment right now. Maybe there's just this sense in me that I'm getting more or I'm worth more. I'm worth enough to not have to settle into anything right now. And then, like I'm talking about this Scorpionic energy, Scorpio. Let me ask you something. This is that intense time right now. When Mars is in Scorpio, it could be really good and it could be really passionate, but you with that Page of Cups, there's also a sense of it not lasting long, the fire being really rupturous, but also not like, how do I get out of this once I'm in it? And especially if you're involved with a Scorpio, that's going to be difficult because that can be some pretty intense connection. And this is definitely sensuality and sexuality and enjoying yourself, but enjoying yourself in a cardinal way more than in a heartfelt way. For some reason, there's this essence of keeping the heart out of it. I would really like to know what's going on there. Or you could just find yourself in a relationship where, the sex is really good. Look, we're adults. We can talk about this, right? The sex is real good. It's everything's in place. They look really good. They show up to the party real nice, but my heart's not into it. And ultimately with Mars in Scorpio, that will become very clear to you now, where your heart is, like what you really have passion for, as opposed to, like, you'll see the difference now between what I want in order to win and what I want because I really love it and it's something I really believe in and it's something that I really stand for. Because Mars in Scorpio really likes to stand for something that it's fighting for, because it's very spiritual energy when it's in Scorpio. It's almost like the Knights Templar. I'm willing to fight to the death for something, but there's got to be like a spiritual backing to it. Like there's a morality to it. There's an ethics to it. It seems that some situation that you're in, probably involving some sort of personal relationship, just seems to have fallen flat in some ways when it comes to, do I really believe in this? It's going real good. I'm telling you, this Four of Wands means you're enjoying yourself and, so topically, everything is good. It just may want something more than topically when Mars is in Scorpio. So know that. Okay, there's some sort of tomfoolery going on here. We have Five of Swords, maybe self-defeating thoughts or thoughts that thoughts that don't really make any sense, or that they're holding you up or they're stopping you, or this could just be even just maybe cheating around, maybe there's a little bit of infidelity here. We have the King of Wands, which could very well be you, Aries. This is just a lot of passion and wanting to share it maybe with many different people, or wanting to change somehow a relationship that you're in or an entanglement that you've gotten into. So, in the past, Four of Pentacles, something has gotten boring. Something has gotten routine. It's safe and it's secure, but it's stagnated. Okay. All right. Knight of Pentacles is here. Something's moving very slowly, or you've decided to do something for the benefit of somebody else as opposed to really going after what makes you passionate. And then you have the Sun card here and the Knight of Chalices. Holy moly. I don't know if a Leo has just entered your life, but there's definitely a sense of, in the near future, something happening, something coming into your life that is the passion, that is what you desire, that is something that you really believe in and really want and will excite you. So I'm telling you right now, Aries, the reason why you're feeling this for the situation that you're in now is because it ain't right for you. And no, I don't have to be talking about romance. This is not romance specific. This is something, whatever you're feeling, don't try to convince yourself. Like, own it, honor it. Be like, okay, you're telling me for a reason, because believe what you feel right now. Believe that because it's a sign. It's a sign that you're not where you're supposed to be, because guess what? It's coming in. It's here. It's knocking at your door, or it wants to knock your door. It wants to knock at your door. Freudian slip. Excuse me. The sun is here. The sun is, I know myself. I know what I want. This is absolute certainty. And like I said, it could have something to do with a Leo that is making an offer, or maybe this is a person that's finally coming around. It could be, it could not be you. It could be somebody you're dealing with. They were lackadaisical. They were like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They didn't really want to commit full time, or they weren't really comfortable with that, or something here. But there seems to be this direction that comes if you let it, and if you trust the vibes that you're picking up now. So let's get deeper into this reading. Aries, please. Can you please, Aries. We have to be fair. So something, I don't know, maybe it was going on during Libra season, but this is definitely partnership, because this is Libra energy. To be fair, things are starting to balance out. You finally met an equal. You finally met an equal. And remember, Libra energy is your direct opposite. And it could be a Libra, of course, Aries, but I don't think it's so much the sign as much as the mentality. This is something equal. This is something that balances you out. Now, balancing you out doesn't mean it cools you down, or it quells the heat, or, it just means that this is your equal. There's some sort of equal. Equal. That is offering you, okay, and now this is confirmed, loyal heart. And there's a little bit of destiny in this. So if you're unsettled right now, round and round, this is something karmic. This could be a karmic relationship, or somebody's finally pulling their weight, right? Somebody's finally like stepping their shit up, which could be a good news for you, right, with what's on the table. Or there's just a sense of this has been coming around for a while. This has been like, you've been feeling this for a while. You've been feeling this pull. This could have been a past life partnership. Please watch the Scorpio video. I'm gonna like, I rarely do this, but I'm gonna attach the link above. Please watch the Scorpio video, because this week they were all about a past life partnership. So it could be that you're dealing with a Scorpio, and or it's this scorpionic energy that Mars is in now that's digging up a past life partner and bringing the two of you together. But Scorpio had those themes in their reading, so I think it's important for you to watch that video. And do you have to be dealing with a Scorpio? No, but because Mars is in Scorpio, you should know that energy, because it is going to be impacting you. Just to let you guys know. And then we have happy. So something that brings you a great deal of joy. And guys, if you are not settled, if you have that unsettled feeling, even if everything is going real smooth and real calm on the outside, you have to trust those instincts that I may be comfortable here, but comfort isn't what I'm about. Comfort isn't it's not enough for me. Something about comfort is making me uncomfortable. And that is, this is not where you belong. This is not the step that you stay on. Don't let your past hold you back. So this is maybe fulfilling a karmic partnership, because you have, this could also be Sagittarius energy, because Sagittarius is where the South Node is. Don't let your past hold you back. This could be a karmic partnership that you're in, it could be that a partnership that you are currently in is a karmic partnership, and you have to fulfill that. You have to end that in order to release it, finish it, let it go, and put the past behind you. Just because you've done this 15 years straight doesn't mean you have to do this 15 years in a day. This is when you finish up those karmic situations. You put the dead to rest, right? For good, right? This is like shooting down those zombies, making sure it's all cleaned up. So this is definitely something to do with finishing up a karmic cycle here. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. This is Pisces energy. The Pisces reading was actually really interesting as well. There's something going on with the water signs. It's pretty intense. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So ultimately, yeah, I feel like this is definitely where watch Halloween really closely, because this is definitely where your two worlds meet. And I think that especially as you get closer and closer to the 30th and the 31st and the 1st of November, there's going to be something that becomes very, very real to you, very, very clear to you. And if you find yourself drinking too much or indulging too much, it's because you're trying to run away from it. You know, because sometimes we don't like to face that the partnership we have put our whole self into, or what we've committed ourselves to for so long, we've done it out of fear, and we've done it out of comfort, and we really haven't been the warrior that you really are and fought for what really matters in your life. And now you're having that energy back of, I know what I want now. And it just depends on how deep you guys are into what you're into. You may hate me for saying this to you, but I think I'm also giving you permission to own the fact that you want your life to change, or you want, it doesn't have to be your whole life, right? Your marriage could be perfect and you want to change your career, right? But this is when it's going to be real clear that you're not being your full self, that you're not living to your full capabilities, and that you've got to be done with that and just take a chance, take this chance, right? It's going to become very, very clear to you really soon, and I think it's already becoming very clear to you. So honor it, listen to it, at least have a conversation with it and hear it out. Hear out those impulses, because they're there to make you happier, ultimately. Yeah, hold on. Aries. Sacral chakra. Yeah, there's something in the past here that's just sort of squashed. It's something like maybe you don't feel the enthusiasm you once felt for something, or you don't have the energy that you once had. Why do you think that is? It's because you're not getting re-energized. You're burning your battery on something that's not recharging it. That's why. It's like, you're burning your battery on something that's not, okay, harmony is here. So this could have to do with a relationship that you're in. Once again, this is foundation and achievements. This is suffering in silence, and then the waiting game. So I don't know, this happy little homemaker kind of mentality ain't really doing it for you. Or there was a past relationship that you're like, I know it's out there and I've been looking for it. Where is it? I'm telling you, it's coming in. Mental conflict, trapped in fear. This is where you're at right now. Why? Because all these things are coming to the surface and they're truths. There's things that subconsciously you've known, and now they're coming into your consciousness. And this is why you're trapped in fear and you have mental conflict, because you're fighting them. Your Aries is coming out, right? And you're automatically, I want to put up a fight because it's attacking my comfort. It's not attacking your comfort. It's attacking your sincerity. Right? It's you saying, what is this built on? And some of you may have it harder than others because you might have been doing this for 20 fucking years, right? Or some of you could be lucky in that it's only been going on a couple of months, right? Or whatever aspect of your life it's impacting. And it's just like, I'm scared to acknowledge it. I'm scared to face this. Why would you be scared to face yourself? You don't have to have this conversation in public. Right? You just have a conversation, give yourself some time, rent a meditation room, or, go to a hotel room all by yourself if you need to get out of the house, or just go to your bedroom, or go lock yourself in your office for a second, or take a sick day so your house is empty during the day, and just say, okay, right here, right now, let's get real. Let's just get real, because I'm sick of like running and fighting with myself. We need to get on the same page. And that's also what that Libran energy is about, is like balancing yourself out and coming to terms with what has been suppressed. And then we have, temptation. Bam! This is a big triumph here, because what you're doing is you're squashing temptation, or you're thwarting the temptation. You're getting over the temptation. What does that mean? The temptation, something is tempting you. It's tempting you. Why? Because it's enticing you. It's making it easy for you. Now, you could feel a great deal of temptation, right? And the reason why you're feeling the temptation is because you're fighting with yourself, and you're not looking at it. You're not honoring what's actually going on inside, and that temptation is giving you a release valve for it. So you will squash the temptation by being able to look yourself in the eye. I am going to go to the extended. I hope that you can come with me. If you can't, thank you so much for watching this video and spending this time with me. Please be sure to like this video and share it on your social media platforms. That will really help the channel grow a lot. But I do hope that we're going to continue this over in the extended, and I do hope you can come join me. Either way, I will see you guys soon. Bye.